I'm Maayan and I'm the BC Greens candidate for Vancouver False Creek. Today, I'm on Secwepemc territory on Burnaby Mountain, right opposite the gates of Trans Mountain Pipeline's tank farm facility. Opposite the gates is this structure, the Watch House, or Secwepemc in Coast Salish. This watch house was built in 2018 as the base for the opposition to the Trans Mountain Pipeline in order to monitor and protect this land. Why are we here today? In order to talk about direct action being taken by land and water protectors across BC. Direct action is when people physically put themselves in the way of injustice. It usually happens when conventional campaigns have failed, when all the letters and petitions haven't worked and there's no option left. For Indigenous peoples, direct action isn't even a form of protest. It's simply an occupation of their own territories and an upholding of their own laws and protocols for the use of the land. Right now, there's at least 5 sites of major direct actions happening across BC, all standing in the way of ecocidal extractive projects. In Wet'suwet'en territory, women from the Gadimden clan are right now occupying a drill site for the Coastal GasLink pipeline, which is getting ready to drill under the Wedzin-Kwa River. In Secwepemc territory, there's 2 sites being occupied in the path of the TMX pipeline, which is trying to drill under the Thompson River this month. Both sites are led by Secwepemc women. One at Blue River at the Tiny House Warriors, led by women of the Manuel family, and one at Mission Flats outside Kamloops, led by the women of the Dick family. On the eastern edge of Burnaby, on Coast Salish territory, there's a protection camp established this August, also standing in the way of the TMX pipeline. The camp includes a treehouse hanging between giant cottonwoods that TMX needs to clear in the watershed of the Burnett River, and it's led by a coalition of people and organizations in the Lower Mainland. And on Vancouver Island in Pacheedaht territory at Fairy Creek near Port Renfrew, there are a series of camps blocking the path of a logging company, Teal Jones, that has a license to log the last intact watershed of old growth along the Juan de Fuca River. What do these direct actions have in common? In all cases, these pipelines and logging operations are seeking short-term profits instead of the long-term sustainable use of land and water. And in all cases, this destruction is totally illegal according to colonial law. Throughout history, people have had to break the law on purpose to forward the causes of justice. That was true for segregation in the US, women's votes, and independence movements around the world. And it's true right now for Indigenous land rights and for climate justice. I hope more people get on the streets, get on the front lines, and support these movements. You will be on the right side of history.